Sausages are one of the most common foods for millions of people around the world. They are fried in a pan, boiled in a pot, placed in hot dogs, and served for breakfast. But behind this simplicity lies a complex and highly technological production process. Every bite of a sausage is the result of an entire industry where agriculture, modern technology, and strict quality control come together. Today, we will step inside a factory and see how carefully selected meat is transformed into a product known to everyone. The journey of a sausage begins on farms where pigs and cattle are raised. Modern farms look very different from old rural barns. These are spacious hangars with climate control, automated feeding systems, and round-the-clock monitoring of the animal's condition. Each animal has an electronic ID tag that allows farmers to track its growth, weight, and health. Animals receive a balanced diet, grain mixtures, protein supplements, and vitamins. This ensures fast growth while keeping them healthy. Veterinary services regularly carry out vaccinations and disease prevention. When animals reach the required age and weight, they are transported to processing plants. Here begins the stage where livestock is turned into raw meat for future sausages. Not just any parts of the carcass are used for sausage production. Only carefully chosen cuts. Meat with the right balance of fat and protein is especially valued. The secret of a perfect sausage lies in the proportions. About 70% lean meat and 30% fat. This formula ensures a soft texture, juiciness, and a rich flavor. At the plant, the meat undergoes strict quality control. Specialists check freshness, color, smell, and even microbiological indicators. Only meat that meets all standards proceeds to the next stage of processing. The next step is grinding. Massive industrial grinders are capable of processing tons of meat per hour. To achieve a uniform and tender texture, the meat goes through several stages of grinding, from coarse cutting to fine mincing. At this stage, ice or small pieces of frozen water are added to the meat. This is not for cost saving, but to preserve the structure. The ice keeps the temperature low, prevents the mince from overheating, and helps proteins remain functional. Thanks to this, sausages don't fall apart during cooking, but stay firm and juicy. But meat is only the base. The real magic comes from spices. Each factory has its own unique recipes: black pepper, garlic, nutmeg, paprika, salt, and even dairy products that give the mince softness and tenderness. Premium sausages may include natural cream, cheese, or fresh herbs. In mass production, classic spice blends are more common, forming the familiar flavor. Automated dispensers measure every ingredient down to the gram, ensuring consistent taste in every batch. Once the mince is ready, it's time to dress it in a casing. In the past, natural intestines were used, but today the industry often relies on collagen casings. These are made from natural protein and have uniform thickness and strength. Collagen casings are convenient because they don't require lengthy preparation and work perfectly with automated machines. After being soaked in water for a few minutes, they are ready for use. Filling machines stuff the mince into the casings, forming long chains of sausages, which are then automatically twisted into portions of the required size. At this stage, raw sausages don't yet resemble the familiar product. They are soft, pale, and lack aroma. To prepare them for the next stages, they are hung on metal racks, arranged in neat rows with small gaps between them. This arrangement is important. Even circulation of air and smoke during processing ensures the ideal flavor and texture. Now comes the crucial moment: thermal processing. The sausages are placed in huge thermal chambers, where they undergo two processes: first steaming, then smoking. Steam heats the meat to the required temperature while preserving juiciness. Smoking gives the sausages their golden color and rich aroma. Specific types of wood chips are used to generate smoke: beech, alder, or apple. Each wood variety adds its own flavor notes. This stage not only shapes taste, but also ensures food safety by eliminating harmful microorganisms. After leaving the thermal chamber, the sausages are still hot and soft. To keep their shape and prevent drying, they are rapidly cooled. First in cold water, then in special cooling tunnels kept at around 12°C. This process stabilizes the structure and makes the sausages ready for the next stage, packaging. Once the sausages have been cooled, they move on to the packaging line. This is one of the most high-tech stages. Automatic conveyors feed the sausages into machines that group them into packs of 4, 6, or 8 pieces. Each portion is then hermetically sealed in plastic film or vacuum bags. Vacuum packaging eliminates contact with oxygen, which significantly extends shelf life and preserves flavor. Some types of sausages are additionally packed in a modified atmosphere, a mixture of carbon dioxide and nitrogen that protects the product even more effectively from spoilage. Labels provide all necessary information: production date, expiration date, ingredients, nutritional values, and a barcode for tracking. Modern packaging lines work with second-by-second precision. Each pack goes through an automatic weight and seal inspection. If even one parameter fails, the package is rejected. Sausage production is a business where quality comes first. Factories have laboratories where specialists check dozens of product samples daily. They assess color, smell, taste, texture, and even the sound when cutting a sausage. Modern methods are also used: spectrometers, microscopes, and analyzers. The labs identify possible microbiological deviations, check protein and fat content, and ensure compliance with safety standards. Each batch of sausages has a unique code that allows full traceability, from the farm where the animal was raised to the specific production line. This traceability system guarantees complete transparency. Finished sausages are sent to special refrigerated warehouses. Temperatures are kept at around 2 to 12 degrees, and humidity is strictly controlled to prevent the product from drying out. Some sausages are frozen for long-term storage. This uses shock freezing technology. The chambers are cooled to 40 degrees, freezing the product within minutes. This method preserves flavor, texture, and nutritional value. In warehouses, products are stored on pallets, and automated systems track every box. Robotic forklifts move pallets, while electronic databases record every product movement. For sausages to reach store shelves, efficient logistics are essential. Factories work with transport companies that use refrigerated trucks. Routes are carefully planned to deliver products to stores and restaurants as quickly as possible, preserving freshness. Inside the trucks, temperature and humidity sensors constantly transmit data to the system. If transport conditions are violated, the shipment may be returned to the factory. Sausages are also exported abroad. For this, refrigerated or frozen containers are used, along with air transport for premium shipments. The modern sausage market is surprisingly diverse. There are classic milk sausages made with traditional recipes, Viennese sausages with a softer texture, smoked and flavorful hunting sausages, and children's sausages with reduced salt and spices. For gourmets, there are sausages with cheese, herbs, mushrooms, smoked paprika, or hot spices. For health-conscious consumers, diet-friendly versions are produced, with reduced fat, made from turkey or chicken. Factories adapt to consumer preferences in different countries. In Germany, people prefer long and thin sausages. In the US, hot dog sausages. In Russia, classic milk sausages. In Asia, sausages with spices and soy protein. Factories are increasingly adopting digital solutions. Artificial intelligence analyzes production data and helps predict demand. Robots replace humans in heavy and hazardous tasks. Drones are used for warehouse inventory. Sustainable practices are also expanding, converting waste into animal feed or biofuel, reducing CO2 emissions, and saving water and electricity. Some companies are experimenting with plant-based sausages. These products, made from soy, pea protein, or mushrooms, are designed to closely mimic the taste and texture of meat. Thus, the sausage industry is gradually becoming part of the global trend towards sustainability. Today, sausages are more than just food. They are the result of the work of thousands of people, modern technologies, and long-standing traditions. Every bite we take represents a long journey, from farm and factory to store and kitchen. The sausage industry continues to grow and evolve. It responds to modern demands, offering new flavors, improving recipes, and introducing innovations. Yet the essence remains the same. Sausages combine simplicity, accessibility, and taste. And perhaps that is why they have been on our tables for over 100 years, and will undoubtedly remain there in the future.